button click. There we go. Okay. And music that we're hoping is royalty free instead of actually checking. I like this volume. All right, we're gonna hope that's fine. Hi, hello. I am alive. I'm here, and this is like basic. No, I think I've technically done one gorilla stream before, but this is like the closest I've ever really done to a gorilla stream like recently, right? I tend to be on top of making schedules, but last night I just wasn't up for it. Well, I say that I made a schedule and then didn't feel like posting it. Gray Links, welcome on into YouTube chat, and then on Twitch, welcome on in Teradito, Foo Fightin', Devi, and Doobie. Hello, hello. Oh, and of course, before I forget, behold, the world's 9th greatest detective and independent investigator. It is I, Osian Whitlock, at your service. And today, we're just chatting. I was looking at my schedule that I made last night. I redid my schedule today and just haven't posted it yet. So I was looking at it last night and I was like, this feels very samey. I want to have like at least a little bit of spice, you know? And so, because I had like Valheim on there twice and I had Chrono Trigger on there twice, I was like, nah, we'll do something different each day. So let's actually, I guess I should actually post my schedule. But before I do, I actually want to make a change to it right now. Literally at this moment, I'm going to make a change to my schedule because there was a development regarding XCOM. And I want my schedule to reflect that. So I'm going to go ahead and check. Okay. We're going to put this on my schedule. Yee. Arane, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. It's nice to have you here. It's actually funny that you're coming right at this time because you're technically very tangentially related to what I'm about to talk about. Here, is my schedule good to go? I guess I'll actually post it. Monday, yeah, that's today. Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, cool. You know what? We'll actually... We'll just, like, do schedule reveal now. Why not? I'll just talk about it. Wait, no. Before I talk about that, I'm gonna talk about XCOM, because I have officially settled on the rebrand for XCOM. It's finally official what I'm going to rebrand it to. So much so that I went ahead and made a new little logo for it, right? Because whenever I first started it, it was Nexcom, right? Because it had Nexus talents, it was XCOM. Now, whenever Nexus closed, I was already considering stepping away from that branding, but I wasn't entirely sure what to go with. So recently, I've just been going with VTuber XCOM, which is so boring. That's such a boring name. And there was a very obvious thing that I wanted to do, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it, but after messing around and making a logo for this, I was like, yep, that's it. I locked in. Here we go. And so, you know, more previously I had like the old Nexus X in XCOM, right? And that's how it was Nexcom. I'd like to go ahead and let me see, is this it? Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and reveal what the new XCOM thumbnails are going to look like. Or as you'll now know that it's called. I'm gonna hope that it like fills the whole screen. Oh, it does. We've officially got VCOM. VCOM is real. I'm really happy with how this logo came out. I think it looks like kind of sick. I messed around. I was like, okay, what are we gonna do with this? Cause like the X is already like that standout letter, right? And I thought that would be super cute, super obvious, especially with the ribbon there. Very proud of how this came out. And So I went ahead and I reached out to a lot of non-Nexus talents, you know, a lot of different VTubers. I think I have permission from 24 new people, something like that. I wonder how Arane is tangentially related to this. So yes, there's all kinds of familiar faces, all kinds of very, very exciting people who I got permission from. I cannot wait. So yes, that said, on my schedule, I now have it written as VCOM. So I just wanted to talk about that before actually doing my schedule. So let's look at my schedule. Ba-doo. And then I'll actually like post it afterwards. I'll post it like right now on stream. But you guys get the early look, the early scoop. Boop. There we go. So for the week, obviously, you're here during the Just Chatting. I think you know that there's a Just Chatting stream today. On Tuesday, tomorrow, we're going to be doing Valheim, which, by the way, I gotta fucking post what Terradino posted on Twitter. It's so fucking good. Terradino, I saw you here earlier. That was fucking amazing. I am going to show that on stream because I think it's hilarious. But yeah, we got Valheim tomorrow. Wednesday, I'm taking it offline. I'll actually explain why in a bit. It's actually very exciting. But not for you guys at all. It has nothing to do with you guys. That's just for me to do my own shit. Thursday, we're going to be continuing Chrono Trigger. Friday, I decided it'd be a lot of fun to do another web fishing stream, which I've been wanting to do for a while. And I was like, let's just do it while drunk. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Let me go ahead and grab this. Cheers. Anyways, so yes, we're gonna go ahead and do that. I don't know if I'm just gonna be drinking whenever I drink in the game, or if I'm gonna do a situation where, like, maybe we make a drinking game somehow. That might be what we do. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And then drunk web fishing, it's gonna be Uncle Hours for sure. No, I'm very excited for drunk web fishing. And then Saturday, we've got VCOM episode 13. Very excited for that, as always. Very excited to do more gambling. That's something that we picked up last VCOM episode, was starting to bet on people's lives. Some people came out of it very wealthy. Some people are destitute. They're just like me for real. More on that later. And finally, on Sunday, I've got a very exciting collab. It was organized and put together by the amazing men on Merope. We're going to be playing, it's actually Manon, Mia, Kame, and Rosalie. I don't know if it's Rosalie or Sophia. I'm gonna go ahead and put Rosalie. I think it's Rosalie. But we're gonna be playing a game called Escape Memoirs Safe House. And I'm very excited. I know nothing about it, but I know it's kind of like, I think it's a reverse escape room. Like, it's like, what's the opposite of escape? It's like an interroom. It's an interroom game. But no, very excited about this. And of course, this amazing art that was commissioned by Rika. I went ahead and used that because I hadn't used it for one of my schedules yet. Boop, get rid of that. Stacked lineup, yes, I'm very, very excited about it. I mean, I don't think it's any secret where Kame comes from, and so it's a nice reunion. It's a nice group. I'm very, very excited for that stream. But let's see. I already have like 5 different things I want to talk about now. Let's start with me being destitute, actually. So something that okay, so right, be me, right? I'm there. I am going through Twitter, and I see one Miss Aisha Ushimaru's tweet about a donathon, and I decide, oh, maybe I should finally do that donathon that I've been wanting to do for a while. And so today, or not, yeah, earlier today, it's been a long fucking day. Jelly, welcome on in, welcome. But earlier today, I did go ahead and I sat down. And I said, if I'm doing a donathon, these are going to be the goals. So I think I know what the goals are going to be. I know there was a tweet I did a while back. What did you guys say under that tweet? I was like, oh, if I did a donathon, what would you guys want me to do? So let's see what you guys said under that. Dramatic fic reading, CSI Miami Osian, or Noir Detective voice pack. I already kind of have that stuff on there, so that's good. In fact, I could go get my phone. It is currently on the charger. I could, like, maybe I'll reveal a bit of those goals, but really this is just me saying, yeah, you can probably expect a donathon sometime. I'm thinking late April. Yeah, just probably late April or early May. If I were to try to guesstimate for you. And I think I've got some fun things planned. I also know I'm gonna be doing a thing where it's like, oh, the top 3 donors also get specific rewards. So like, no matter what, even if I make $5, some people are, at least one person's getting a reward, right? And I think I'm doing a situation where for the top 3 donors, the 3rd place gets a reward, the 2nd place gets the 2nd and 3rd place awards, and then 1st place gets all of the 3 rewards. So, because it's like, imagine a scenario where it's like, oh, the top donor gets a handwritten note, and the 2nd place gets a custom voice message. And it's like, I want a custom voice message. And so it's like a bidding war to get 2nd place. Which actually, those are probably going to be 2 of the 3 top donor rewards. I don't fucking know. I've never done a donathon. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just like, give me money, I give you thing in return. Wait, that's just currency. That's just the economy. Am I an economist now? Have I created a market? I wonder if that's how that works. Anyways, I'm gonna actually see YouTube chat again. There we are. Oh, yeah, Teradito's thing. Okay, so... so originally, I was actually going to play Valheim today. That's what I was set to do. And that's why I think what I'm about to show is particularly funny. Because I even tweeted about that. And I was like, oh, I might do Zatsu, I might do Valheim. And then Teradito created this masterpiece of an image. Boop. Oh, shit. My boop apparently made an after noise that sounded very gross, and I hope did not pick up on the mic. No, this is one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life, and I'm stealing this for future Valheim streams. That's... Actually, hold on. I gotta retweet this. It's so fucking good. I think it's so fucking hilarious. Alright, I opened this drink and I just haven't been drinking, so cheers, everyone. It's accurate, though. Yeah, I mean, but okay. Between today, tomorrow with Valheim, and Friday with web fishing, it's actually just 3 chatting streams. Which, yeah, I'm happy that I'm gonna be doing, what, like 6 streams today, and or 6 streams this week. That's assuming that I'm not gonna be doing any Irium streams, which I probably will. I probably will finally start doing my Irium workout streams. Specifically Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays is what I'm thinking. Because as it is right now, I go to the gym on Monday, Friday, and Sunday. And I want at least 1 day off. So I probably don't want to do, like, I probably won't do any of those streams on Saturday. But like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I think it would be nice to do like kind of later workout streams. So like tomorrow, I start my Valheim stream at 7. I might go for like, I don't know, 3 hours. So I might have like an 11 p.m. my time Irium stream. If you're there, you're there. If you're not, you're not. I completely fault you, I fault you for not being there. No, I wouldn't fault you for not being there. Like, of course, that's a lot of fucking time to spend with one person. I'm already blown away enough that anybody's like sitting through one of my streams. Did I hear workout streams? Yes, they should be coming to an Irium near you soon. Oh, by the way, I started on Vic and I added Miuna. I hope I pronounced that right. Like, I know who that is. I just have never said it to the list. Hopefully, I'll never run out of victims. I mean, there's a lot of fucking VTubers. I think you'll be fine. The mob boss ogre is gonna go so hard. I'm so excited to see that. I cannot wait. But yeah, Rico, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. All right, what else did I immediately want to talk about? I already saw a few things that I was like, yes, I will talk about this. Okay, well, here's something to mention. Speaking of XCOM, okay, there I was. I was in a Discord VC with XCOM friend, right? And, I see that there's a fucking, it's not showing up for you guys, but I saw that like, hype thing started, right? I'm not gonna rat out who that was because I'm not gonna be like, yes, you gave me money just now. No, like the fucking, if it's not showing up as an alert, I'm not bringing that up. But no, so there I was in a Discord VC with XCOM friend. I was like, hi XCOM friend. Let's talk about XCOM. And so we did. And then we just kept talking more and more, and I kept getting hyper fixated, and he was like, oh yeah, so I beat the game on my first run. I've started a new run on a harder difficulty, and I've been doing this and that and that and that and that and that. He's making sure, of course, to avoid all spoilers for me, which I really appreciate. But he's just been talking, like we were talking a lot about it, and I was like, oh, I really fucking need to start my, like, I desperately want to start my own run. Mia, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Like, I desperately want to start my own run of this, but I have to wait. I have to have the self-control to finish my stream, like, VCOM series before I actually play my own run. Because I don't want to get into a situation where I actually progress faster in my personal run, right? I don't want to, like, go even further. But then I would have to hold myself back because I know, I'd be a lot more, I'd have a lot more time to play it on my own, so I'd catch up really fast. Anyways, literally that night I went home and started my run. I don't have any fucking self-control, y'all. I was like, I'm gonna hold myself. I'm gonna wait until I finish my stream series. I'm not gonna go on my personal account and start. And yeah, I fucking started it the same day. And you know what? It's a lot of fun. I added some extra, like, mods, which I might... Okay, so there's two really nice quality of life mods that I added to that run. But I'm scared to add mods because I don't want it to mess up my save file. So I might just not live with those quality of life mods, or maybe I just risk it. You know what? I think in spirit of XCOM itself, maybe I just fucking risk it. I'll just go for it. You know what? Maybe I'll do... No, I won't do that now. That's too much. That's too much. But I will post that schedule. So let's do that right now. We will go over here. I like to have 2 tabs of Twitter open so I can just copy and paste certain things. All right. So we've got... What is this? The week of... April... What? 7 through 13, right? April 7 through 13 schedule. There we go. And then I'll add, like, all the tags first. Beep. Y'all. Okay. We're gonna play a game. Real quick. Right now. And I'm not lying about this. We're gonna see if I can break my keyboard in half. Let's see. Where is it? Is this? Okay, I think that was my keyboard. Okay. Can I break this over my knee? I wonder. Alright. Maybe I should have some knee protection. Hold on. What can I wear as protection? Nah. As all my homies say, never use protection. Ow! Fuck. Okay, this thing might be a little sturdier than I thought. Okay, hold on. We try it again. Okay, ready? Ready? Wait, hold on. Can I just, like, snap it like this? Oh! Oh! Yeah, I did! Okay, hold on. I can do this a little bit more. Yep, there we go. It's broken in half. Okay, cool. Anyways, I'm gonna go grab a new keyboard. I'll be right back. All right. So let's plug this in. Is that where I plug it in? Yeah, okay, I think we're good. Alright, let's see if this keyboard works. Ah. Oh, this one's different than the other one. Where'd I get this keyboard from? Test. Ah, this keyboard works. Good. Okay, so context. Basically, my keyboard has been going to shit over this last week. A lot of the keys have been sticking really bad, just didn't work. And on one hand, I could be like, yes, let's figure out the root of this problem and let's fix that. On the other hand, I have like 5 shitty keyboards and I've gotta fucking use them at some point. Hold on, I kinda wanna take a picture of this. I'm gonna go grab my phone actually. This is great. I've got a great idea, y'all. What I'm gonna do, I don't know if y'all can hear me. I think y'all can. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a picture of this and I'm gonna just post on Twitter and say just like just your average stream scuff. Oh, I gotta make sure my reflection's not visible. I don't think I'm visible here. I am a sane, rational human being. Let's post that. Add. I'll say, just your average stream scuff. That's really good. I'm proud of that one. Here, I'll get the picture for y'all, so that way you don't have to, y'all don't have to track it down. Ooh, this keyboard works like a fucking dream. There you go. Beautiful. Hold on. I'm not gonna lie. You can see some of the keys came off. They fucking, like, flew, and one of them hit me in the face, and it actually really hurt. Where's all these missing keys that are just on my ground now? Alright, we're gonna throw these away. It's okay. I can throw this broken keyboard away along with all of the food I made last night and the cast iron skillet pan that I ruined because of how bad of a cook I am. I'm not joking. It's okay. I'm gonna have a big load of trash to take out after this stream. Not the cast iron. Look, it's only gonna be like $20 or something. It's fine. Okay, hold on. How many keys am I missing? 5? I only saw 3. Where are the other 2? I'll find them. It's fine. Alright. Oh, is that the kind of stream we're doing, Foo? Is that it? Well, you know what? I'm fucking game. Let's do it. Where's my timer? There it is. Yeehaw! Alright. So, that certainly was a whole debacle we just got ourselves in, huh? Yeah, but you can see, basically, I got this really shitty, Logitech keyboard. I don't know why. At some fucking point, I, was gifted, like, 5 of these fucking keyboards and mice. I got just... Actually, no, I was gonna say I could break my mouse, too. Except I've actually got a really good custom mouse. But I could open one of those mice just to fucking break it if I really wanted to. I don't know why I got so fucking many, but you know what? It's going... Actually, it's not gonna tell for a great fucking story. I'm never gonna fucking do it. Why am I fucking from New York now? What the hell? Anyways. No, apparently I lost my yeehawness. No, I will say, I was going back and I was watching the that repo stream I did back on Saturday, which, by the way, quite fun. I really did enjoy that repo stream that I did. And I realized that the yeehaws, like, and the voice sounds a lot better than I thought it did. Whenever I'm, like, actually just fully embracing the yeehaw, you know, and really, really going all in on the accent. But, like, because I feel like I'm doing it, but it doesn't sound like I'm exaggerating it too much just because of my natural Texan cadence, right? Like, you can already say that I've got an American accent. I've already got, like, I've got a vanilla diet Southern accent, I would say, right? Like, it's not really there. It's not the real shit. It's not the shit with flavor, but it's still the fucking drink, right? And so it's like whenever I put on this accent, it's not terribly out of place. It's just only a little bit out of place. And holy shit, why are so many people liking my tweet right away? But stop fucking... Oh, I'm free. Somebody asks me, how? With the keyboard. I think I just want to say accidents happen. Fuck. Yeah, and this is why y'all should all do gambling whenever we play RVCom. This is the last one I can afford. Well, never mind. Actually, you know what? It just means you should have got gambled harder. I know that's how you got all this fucking money. Was you gambled it all. You believed in my ability as a commander, fighting the alien horde, fighting those Xeno scum. That sounds terrible in this accent. No, you believed and you were rewarded. Should have gambled harder. I mean, it's true though. Like, look, if you're making money from gambling and you run out of money, then that's on you, because you were already on your means to becoming wealthy, right? You should have just gambled more. Simple as that. Like that. You had the win in hand, you had the luck, and you know, there's absolutely no kind of fallacy called the gambler's fallacy. Oh, holy shit, Mayo. Welcome on in. I'm so sorry, this is not my normal voice. I've got a fucking redeem going on at the moment, but please, make yourselves at home, make yourselves comfortable, and we are having a completely normal stream. Don't mind my picture there, that's just a normal, casual stream scuff. So... I mean, as a streamer yourself, Mayo, you understand, right? You understand that scuff happens. I turned on the cowboy switch. Well, I feel like there's two kinds of Southern accents that I can do, right? Like, I can do more of the... I feel like this is more of the yeehaw, and then, you know... hold on. Never mind, I can't fucking do it right now, and I'm not gonna fucking embarrass myself. I just got the fucking Raiders. Which, welcome on in. I really do appreciate that. Keyboard split in half scuff. Yeah, I mean, it's fucking a natural Monday scuff, if you ask me. I mean, it happens to the best of us, obviously. But no, I do appreciate that. Hope you all had a good time playing whatever you were playing, or, you know, doing whatever you were. I can now talk normally. Hello, hi. Always on Mondays. I love Mondays. I am the anti-Garfield. I actually rather adore Mondays. Anyways, there we go. I'm gonna actually post my stream schedule now. That was like the whole point of this, right? What was I changing? Or what was I doing? That's what I was doing. And that's why the keyboard broke. Is I was making a tweet. Wait, what? Wait. Are you fucking kidding me? Wait. Yo, I've got a confession. I may have broken the keyboard for no reason. So I thought that it had finally stopped working. It turns out I just needed to click enter to continue this tweet. I thought I had already clicked enter, so I thought I could, like, use the arrow keys to go down to go to the next line, but I hadn't. And I was like, oh, holy shit, the arrow keys don't work, because I had been having problems with the arrow keys. I'm gonna, what I'm gonna write is, just no keyboards were harmed in the making of this tweet. Anyways, here's my schedule for the week. Lots of, yeah, I'm gonna say posts instead of tweets, so that way I can put it on Blue Sky. Lots of fun to be had. Okay, we're gonna move on and pretend that didn't happen now. Fans, let's put my fan name. That's you guys. You're fucking dimwits. That's what you are. I still need to do a fucking fan design contest. I'll do it someday. That, put all my tags. Rat-ta-tat-ta-tat. Make sure I actually put the schedule. Yeah, that looks right. No keyboards were harmed in the making of this post. Anyways, here's my schedule for the week. Lots of fun to be had. All right, I think we're good. I think we are bueno. It is the 13th, right? Yes, okay, cool. I can count. Pin to profile. All right. Anyways, I can now move on from that. All right, what did I miss when I was gone? Old man has technical problems, 1 dead, 15 disturbed. He went full A because he's too old to understand how this newfangled tech works. Okay, speaking of being old, I saw this Reddit post, and I need to share the picture from this Reddit post with you guys. I just thought that this was a super cool post that you guys need to see. All right, here you go. I'll let you guys go through that on your own. You executed it for no reason. Okay, look, its time was coming. Okay, it was on its like it was hearing the death knell, the tolling bells, right? Death knell, right? I'm inclined to believe that Mia knows figured out the picture. But yeah, He finally embraced the old man fear of technology. I mean, if you went on the old Nexus website and checked my dislikes, I do believe that technology was listed there, and for good fucking reason. Because it's a mutual hatred, right? Like, holy shit, my Twitter's blowing up now. Twitter, stop giving me notifications, please. I'm about to put you on fucking Do Not Disturb. You know what? Actually, I am gonna do that. It's distracting me. All right, there we go. I'm closing Twitter now. Oh, Mayo, you lost. I don't get it. What'd you lose? Is there something that you need to find? I feel like you should elaborate. Let's see. It had such a beautiful life ahead of it, destined to write so many banger tweets. See, that would require me being capable, because, you know, it is simply the messenger. I am the it's the spokesman. I am the arbiter. I decide, right? And so that would require that I could write banger tweets, and I don't think I can, so, checkmate. Let's see, I go sleep now with the sadness of that. Well, have a fantastic night, Mayo. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. Okay, counterpoint the Brat Tamer tweet. Okay, that one was pretty good. I'll give you that one. That's honestly top 5 tweets by me, I think. All right, I'm gonna click that. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. All right, there we are. I had at least one more thing I wanted to talk about. And I can't think of anything else. So we're going to talk about this. Oh wait, no, 2 more things. 2 more things. See, I've got all the threads that are all like in my brain. They are woven together like an intricate spider web, right? And I'm the matriarch overseeing the web. I'm watching it all unfold. That said, something else that I was going to talk about is... I immediately lost my train of thought. Wednesday. I mentioned that I've got something really cool going on Wednesday. And that's actually because I'm going to be hanging out with my brother, with Osian. So, Osian has always really been into Legos. That's like a big thing for him. And mind you, that's not like, oh, he's not like, you know, young or anything. Like, no, he's the kind of person to like go collect Legos, right? And I think I've even mentioned before, like I was late to that Chrono Trigger stream not too long ago because he was like waiting on his Lego package and like yada yada yada. Or there was one time whenever the Borador Lego set came out, he was like, hey Osian, we're gonna drive over an hour away so that way we can be there like at this place when it opens up at 7 a.m. so that way I can make sure I get this like day 1 immediately. And make sure that they don't run out of stock. Like, fucking, okay, fuck it, we ball. So point is, Osian really likes his Legos. And recently what he's been doing is buying a bunch of, like, different, like, medieval Lego sets. And he wants to create, like, a really big fantasy world. He's already got, like, an empty table, like, cleared up. And so he's got all kinds of, like, castle sets and villages and all this other shit. And he's been going around, like, ordering a bunch of different sets online, like ordering like large monsters like spiders and dragons, and ordering a bunch of different minifigures. And I think I know he's also been like driving around. What he does in his free time is he literally just goes around to different like bootleg Lego stores and just buys out their minifigures. And it's just like, yep, I want this. He like went to one the other day and it's like, oh, we just got a shipment of these new guys who are super rare, who like sell for a lot. And Osian was like, I'll take all of them, literally all of them. And the idea is that he wants us to create a really like large Lego medieval world. And with like, you can see like all the different antagonists set up in all their different areas. You can see like the big medieval village. I just hit my mic. I'm sorry about that. Like, he's got this whole thing planned out, and we're actually gonna finally start this project on Wednesday. So that's why I'm not gonna be streaming. I'm gonna be hanging out with Brosi, and we're starting this, like, fantasy Lego world project. So very, very excited about that. Though, speaking of family members, something I've been meaning to do for a while is actually, I really want to do a stream with, this is gonna sound weird, but I really want to do a stream with Mama Whitlock. At some point, it's going to happen. And I know she really wants to do a stream. She wants to do a stream so badly, in fact, that there was a time, like this last fucking Christmas, one of the big things she got me was a 2-person podcast set, and looks at me and says, you know, in case you ever want to invite somebody onto your streams. Like, she wasn't being subtle. She's trying to she's trying to stream. Like, unironically, she's really interested in it. I mean, she's always, like, she's always, like, been very supportive of the whole streaming thing, and she's very well aware of VTubers, in fact. I still distinctly remember, like, basically as long as I've been into VTubers, she's known about them. I still remember us getting together and watching what the Hollow Stars Vanguard, watching their debuts live, and I remember she and I reacting to Josuiji Shinri's voice for the first time, and we both fucking melted. Like, we watched his collab together, and we were like, holy shit. Like, we were both equally down bad for that man in that moment. But, yes, so... yeah, she really does want to be a part of this. And I've got a few things in mind of what I could do. And I'm gonna let you know now. I'm gonna let you know now that this is, I've been hyping this up, but this is all part of my scheme. This is all part of my master plan. Whee! And that is, of course, that I'm putting this behind a paywall. It's gonna be on one of the Donathon goals. So get fucked, y'all. Y'all are gonna have to pay money if y'all want to see that. Sorry. Oh, Mama Whitlock gets a friendship redeem. Okay, Mia, I'll mention that story in a moment. So, let's see, something, I mean, there's plenty of nice things to say about my mother, right? Like, she is a wonderful person who shares my alcohol addiction. That, I mean, I got it from somewhere. It's her. So she is a wonderful person. She is incredibly wise and kind, and she's always been so incredibly supportive of my hobbies. I remember many a time of her being like, oh, I want you guys to host D&D so that I, host it here so that way I can cook for you guys and decorate, and we can, like, set this up and that up and that up. She's always been very passionate about doing all that stuff, and she's always been very supportive of the whole VTubing thing as well. And she's very, very excited to someday meet you guys. I mean, this is some lore I've mentioned before, but she's actually the person who came up with Dimwits, right? Like, she is the person who came up with that. Because actually, maybe this is giving too much information about her. Also, I'm going to sneeze. That was the most violent sneeze of my life. But, this might be giving away too much information about her, but, Mama Whitlock is an award-winning poet. So, like, she's really good with wordplay and shit. And I went up to her one day, and I was like, hey, Mama Whitlock, I think I know what I want my fans to be called. And she's like, oh, let me guess. She takes, like, 2 seconds, like, Dimwits. I'm like, no, but that's infinitely better than what I have. So I'm stealing that. So actually, yes, you're right. What I originally had was witnesses, but it being W-H-I-T with witnesses, right? Which is like, oh, that's a cute little pun, right? It's like Whitlock, witnesses. And then she came up with Dimwits, and I was like, yep, nope, that's fucking it. I literally cannot imagine my fan name being anything other than that. I even whenever I was originally debuting, I even considered making it a poll. And then I thought to myself, I'm going to be disappointed if dimwits, like, if that's not what's decided. I already know I would regret not just putting my foot down. So I just like, yep, that's you guys. But no, I've got a few different stream ideas. I might do edited content, and specifically because of, Mia, what you call the doxing incident of 24 in the Nebulink server. So there I was in a Discord VC, and I was going to ride my bike over to Mama Whitlock's place for, I don't remember the reason. And I was in a Discord VC. I remember Mia was there. I don't remember everybody else who was there. I remember only like one other person. I remember Charlie was there. I think it was like 2 other people. And the 5 of us, we were all just hanging out. And I ride my bike over there. Or wait, no. This is a different time. No, that's whenever some of them met her. No, this was a different time. This is actually a time whenever she came over to my place where I was staying at the time. And I think she and my brother were picking something up. And like they were already out and about doing shit. And she opens the door, and without greeting me, the first thing she says is, "Do you have any alcohol?" I said yes, gave her alcohol, and then she said, "Hi, son, nice to see you." I was like, "Oh, yes, hello, mother." By the way, I do not think I've ever called her mom. I don't think I've ever said mom in my life. Mom, maybe ma. Ma is fine, like ma, right? I'll say it like that, or like mom. Mom is fine. But for the most part, I just call her mother. Like, yes, hello, mother. I don't know why. I would rather call her by her legal first name than call her mom. But yeah, so I remember I was in a call with, I specifically remember Mia was there. And that's because, you know, Mia and I like to banter a lot. And I said something not nice to Mia. Whoop-de-doo. Crazy, right? That absolutely baffling that I would say something not nice about Mia to Mia's face. And she does the mom thing, because she was there listening in. She says my full fucking legal name. You know, like, and with that stern voice, you know the one. It's like, Osian Watson Doyle Whitlock. But obviously said something else. And it's like, mother, thanks for doxing me. These people didn't know my full-ass legal name. Cool. Glad they do now. That's cool. So that's a part of why, if I ever do end up doing something with her, it's probably going to be edited. Probably. Maybe. Keep in mind, she had been drinking that day, and I feel like she could get better. Maybe. We'd have to do, like, a test run. But, I've got a few ideas. So, something I'd wanted to do previously, I don't think I can really do it now, I don't think it makes sense anymore, is, you know how, like, other people will be like, oh, seeing my mother's first impression on this thing, and seeing what she thinks it's called, right? And I was thinking about doing that with all, like, the Nexus members. And being like, oh, yeah, this is, like, showing a picture of Clotho and be like, what do you think he's like? What are your impressions, and what do you think his name is? And I thought that would be fun. Which I could still do that if there's interest in it. But there's something that I think would be far funnier. I'd want to run this by her, of course. But another kind of stream that I've noticed is very, very popular nowadays is Smasher Pass streams. So I'm tempted to do a Smasher Pass stream with my mother in the call. With the both of us drinking and like having people submit their like VTuber models. And doing a Smasher Pass. I think that would be fucking hilarious. Like, oh, do you want a chance of being my fucking, my step-parent? It's like, oh yeah, hags are in demand, right? Well, here you go. Here's a hag. Perhaps one of the oldest hags. The hag. No, I think that would be really fucking funny. I don't know if she'd be down for that. Probably. As I said, mind you, as I said, she is no stranger to simping. She absolutely is capable of simping. I say this, I mean, she simps over actors all the time, right? But even with VTubers, like, as I mentioned, we were watching Shinri's debut live, and we were both just, like, howling. We were just like, woo! Awooga, 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 right? Like, we were feral in that moment. So that's a potential thing that's going to happen. Once again, as a donathon goal, which I did, since I do have my phone here now, I could actually look at what my donathon goals were. How many goals did I decide in total? I'm not gonna, I'll go over some of the lower ones, some of the more basic ones, and then maybe I'll like tease some of the higher ones. How many did I decide though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 15 goals here, and then the top 3 donor rewards. So let's see. Some of these are like really, really high up there. It's like only if I make a lot of money would I do some of the shit. Like, for example, an official cover, an official song cover. I could... If I made enough money, I would sit myself down and just fucking force myself to finally do it and actually make a cover. But obviously, I want to make money from the donathon, and I would want the donathon to cover the expenses of the cover. Hence why it would be a lot, like that'd be like one of the last goals. Same with like a new outfit, right? Sly, welcome on in. What do you mean? Oh, do you not know the game? Hold on, if you just look up the game on Google. Yeah, just look up the game. You'll figure it out. Yep, there you go. So, anyways. Yep, here, I'll officially say it, y'all. I lost the game. Sorry, y'all, but it's true. I did. Somehow, I think this is the 3rd time I've said that on stream now. Or, I've done that with my content. I think I tweeted it out once. Which I think is fucking diabolical, and I'm so proud of that fact. Anyways... I hate you, JK. You don't have to, kid. It's fine. You can hate me. Look, I feel empowered anytime I'm like, oh, this person doesn't like you. I'm like, hell yeah, I've made it. Right, like, once, I never want to feel like, as well, like, I never want to feel like I'm in some kind of, like, yes man echo chamber. I don't want people to only be like, yeah, you're doing great. Nobody dislikes you. You're doing awesome. Like, no. The fact that people dislike me makes me really happy. I was on a 9-month streak. Oh, the place is my bright. Anyways, I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm not letting my brain make those jokes. Anyways, what was I saying? I don't remember. I forgot. Man, oh yeah, I was talking about donathon goals. So you and I were same like brain wavelength. Oh yeah, so some other things. Some other potential rewards for a donathon. One I would be excited for, but also not excited for, but you guys would probably be excited for, is Narcosis Part 2. Narcosis is a game I played I played it back in October. And it's been a fucking while, but I did not finish that game. So I'm gonna go ahead. I think I'm putting that behind a paywall. Same with another game I tried playing back then, but I only briefly played, was Subnautica. And I might force myself to play through the entirety of Subnautica. Some other ones, something I've mentioned. I will buy a maid dress and shave my legs and post pictures of my shaved legs in a maid dress on the internet. I'm not kidding. This is a goal. I'm putting it on there. It's going to be one of the high goals. Not one of the highest, but just one of the high goals. My shame means very little. I simply need money. But yeah, some of these are basic, whatever. Here's a fun one. So I've mentioned before that I particularly like spicy food, and I have quite a high spice tolerance. So I think that, yeah, I think that it would be fun to do some kind of spicy challenge hand cam stream. And I've got a few ideas of what that could be. One of them, this is the more expensive option, and I could even have both on here. Okay, I'll do the cheaper option first. Would it be to get like a ghost pepper or a Carolina Reaper, which I've had both already before, so it wouldn't be my first time having it. But I think that would be fun. The second option, and I think the one that is more fun, but would also be more money, is I want to do the Hot Ones challenge. I want to buy all the hot sauces from the Hot Ones and go down the fucking line. Or like, hold on, there's like a Hot Ones sauce set, right? Hot Ones sauce pack. That's a lot of money. That is like $120. So that would be one of the really high ones, because I would need like this to get funded, right? And my problem is that, you know, whenever I'm thinking, oh, my subathon, donathon, whatever you want to call it, which, by the way, I would be accepting gifted subs. I don't think I would accept people just subscribing themselves, but if you're specifically gifting subs, I would include that, and I would go ahead and do I would count it as $6 per gifted sub, is what I would do for the total goal. And realistically speaking, I would only expect like no more than $100 from all of this in general. Maybe you guys have more money than I think, but I just don't see myself as being able to make much money from it, which is why I'm going to definitely start with much lower goals, right? And that was something that I really liked on Twitter whenever I was looking at, you know, Aisha's tweet. I looked at one of the comments and was saying like, oh, well, I created multiple graphics for like different stages of the donathon, right? So it's like, oh, well, you know, I had this one for, it's like, oh, the max that I get on this one is $100, and this one is $250, this one's $500, this one's $1,000. It's like, if I somehow fucking made $1,000, I would lose my fucking marbles, right? That would be fucking insane to me. I could not process that, like receiving that much money from people on the internet. I mean, I would fucking appreciate it to hell it back, don't get me wrong. Like, that would be fucking, like, amazing. But, like, I don't want to expect it, and so I don't want to be like, well, actually, the first goal is 500 and the second goal is 1,000. It's like, no, I want to set them low, set realistic expectations, and still reward you guys for potentially going above and beyond. But yes, if you want to spread the news of the subathon, go ahead. As I mentioned, probably late April. Maybe. Possibly. Probably? And I'm thinking what I'll probably do is something like 3 days straight of it, right? It'll be like, I'll make it a whole event. I might even see if I can try to get a day off of work, get like a Friday off. Actually, I could do that now. Because the way that my detective company works is that you get like a certain amount of points that you can spend on our like there's like a company website shop, and you get points from like, you know, just working or getting employee of the month, which by the way, don't mean to brag, but I've actually gotten employee of the month more times than any other detective. So I like at my detective agency, just saying, and that is a real fact for you. So what I might do is like get a Friday off, because I have enough points for multiple completely like just paid days off. Then how are you only the 9th gradest? Well, the other ones don't work at my same agency. Simple as that. There's more than one detective agency, Rika. Use your noggin. This is why you're not the world's 9th greatest detective. This is why I am. This is why I get employee of the month. But no, so I might do it like 3 days, get a Friday off, and do a Friday, Saturday, Sunday of just straight streams. Just like all the way through. Ooh, chat, he's bullying me and hates me. Hey. Now, I would like to clear something up here. I feel like you're misconstruing something. Bullying does not equal hatred. In fact, I would argue that bullying can be quite fun, especially from people you're fond of, right? And I don't just mean that in a really creepy way like it sounded like, but I also do mean it in a creepy way. No, but like, so something like this is, I'm lovingly bullying you, right? This is like, I don't hate you. Now what I do to Mia, that is hateful bullying. Oh, speaking of which, hi Mia. Anyways, cheers. Mean it in the creepy way. I like the creepy way. Look, I'm not bullying you in the creepy way. I'm not bullying any of you guys in the creepy way. In fact, whoever said I wanted to be the bully. Anyways, bullying is a love language all its own. You know what? I think so. Oh, why not? Oh, like what why not? Will I like why I won't bully you guys in a creepy way? Okay, how do I answer this question? This is, I feel like, a difficult question to answer. That's just not the kind of audience and streamer relationship that I want to create, I suppose. It's a very similar reason as to why I don't have an NSFW tag. And it's also why I actually kind of regret I joined in on that trend of being like, oh, post unhinged things about me. And I didn't expect to get the responses that I did. Like what? Holy shit. I was flabbergasted. I was taken aback. And in the moment, I was like, whoa, okay. But then I was like, yeah, maybe now that I know that there is the potential for this to happen, I'm going to go ahead and do my best to, like, avoid that. Not to say that, you know, I'm not going to fault anybody. I'm not going to be like, oh, you did a bad thing. Feel bad about yourselves. But it's more like my expectations didn't meet reality, and now that I know what to expect, I'm like, that's just not for me. Yeah, some of those were interesting. Yes, they were certainly interesting. What the heck is that thing on screen? Kyo. It's a phone. What do you mean, what is that on screen? Or do you fucking mean me? It says let's confuse the younger generation, but it's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be that. Like, you're supposed to at least know it's a phone. Well, from late 1900s. I have no idea what kind of fucking phone this is, actually. I could not answer. Only thing I do on Twitter is lurk and post art. You know what? That's what I did before. Actually, I didn't even post art. I just, before joining you all now as Osian, I did not use Twitter at all. And so, like, I just fucking lurked. I liked, and I very, very rarely reposted some stuff to my, like, 5 followers, right? As long as you set your boundaries and once plainly decent folks will respect them. Yeah, exactly. Which is why this is me setting the boundary that is not the community that I personally want to foster, you know? I don't want to create like a flirtation ship, I'll call it. Now, I'm flattered, don't get me wrong. I'm confused and flattered. But also, feel free to keep that to yourself for like that's my boundary personally. Oh, the BFE stuff? Yeah, no, I could never do BFE. Like that just I understand the audience and I understand the appeal. But for me personally, and my own personal values, I just don't particularly see that as like something I want to do. Well, at least me, even though I'm see, when I download Twitter, I expected to get 0 followers for my art, but that was before I started doing other things and lurking. But I still don't expect much on Twitter. I mean, you know, I've come to enjoy Twitter a lot. And I know that's kind of crazy, especially because it's a fucking cesspool and like a terrible place. But like, it's fun in its own twisted, maniacal way. Right? I do enjoy it. I was joking earlier, by the way. No. And I get that. No, don't feel like, oh no, I made him uncomfortable. No. Because I know it was a joke, but I just wanted to create that boundary now, right? Since I had the opportunity, right? To be fair though, there's not really a social media platform that doesn't have its downsides. It's almost like, hold on. This is gonna be my hottest take, y'all. This is gonna be my hottest take. Holy shit. Why did I sound like Alex Jones? Speaking of fucking downsides. But here's my hottest take yet. Here, you know what? No music for a moment. Maybe social media isn't a good thing. Anyways, I know, hot take. That's so wild. It's honestly, yeah, I know I'm getting canceled, right? It's gonna be fucking wild. It's almost like allowing people to be exposed to everything in the world and allowing them to find echo chambers to where even the worst people can find people who agree with them on things. And these okay. What gets views, right? I'm gonna give you a hypothetical situation, right? What's going to get more views from, say, a news station even? We'll put it in that lens first. You could get a person who rescues 5 puppies from under a broken car, or a mass shooting. What's going to get more attention? Is it going to be the person who saved the puppies? Or is it going to be the mass shooting? Well, 10 out of 10 times, it's going to be the mass shooting because people are drawn to negativity. People like to see these shocking things. Like, oh, that happened? What? And because of that, social media continues to push this almost narrative that the world is a worse place than it is. While at the same time, people try to only put their best moments online. Right? Now, not everybody does that. I know I certainly don't fucking do that. I'm no stranger of putting my low moments on social media as well. But like, you know, you look at, let's say, there's a couple online, right? And you see them going on vacations and going on dates and they look so happy. And you would never guess that they're actually in a complete state of turmoil, and that one of them is cheating on the other, and it's an abusive and toxic relationship. That's not the kind of shit they're going to be posting online. And so what we create is a situation where large journalist publications and news publications are going to be posting the worst of the worst, while everybody is also posting about the best of the best for themselves. And it just creates this situation where everybody looks at themselves and says, the world is a shitty, terrible place, and some people have made it, and some people can be happy, but I'm not experiencing those things, and because of that, I feel worse about myself. I genuinely believe that social media is the root of a lot of anxiety nowadays, and it's the root for a lot of depression. It's just a terrible situation, and as I said, creating echo chambers for some terrible, terrible people who say very hurtful things to certain groups of individuals and use it as a platform for hate speech. Yeah, I don't see the reason to post anything but art, or maybe music if I ever make any. Yeah, it's like, and that's good. It's nice to share stuff, right? It's nice to be like, here's this cool stuff I'm up to. But unfortunately, negativity makes money, right? A good story makes money. And that's just the unfortunate reality of the situation. And there's not really much we can do to stop it now. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and cheers again. So, cheers. Oh shit. Beep. There we go. Ah, there we are. Boop. All right. There we go. I'm gonna finally get rid of this. This can go now. Oh, wait, hold on. I have to try out this. Does it still work? Oh, it does. Good. Because with this new keyboard, I was like, oh, does the number pad work? In fact, it does. So I can still get on. Because this is tied to, like, the hotkey for it is one of my number pad buttons. These ones aren't, though. The fucking, like... No, I need to create more, like, hotkey toggles, and I need to actually fucking use them for once. That's what I need to fucking do. But yeah, we are gonna go ahead and get rid of this. Bop. Bop. There we go. Are there any other interesting Donathon goals I have here? But yeah, there's the stream that I would be doing with Mama Whitlock, and I might see if I can get Osian in on a stream as well. Maybe like him showing me one of his favorite games or something. I don't know. No, there's some fun stuff in there. I don't want to spoil all of it, and so I will. I'll keep it to myself now. But I hope that the idea of it excites you all. Were there any other threads I had from earlier? Well, first of all, let's start with, did I finish posting my schedule? I think so, right? Well, I didn't post it on Blue Sky. Yeah, I posted this. Did I get a follower because I fucking broke my keyboard? Maybe I should break keyboards more often. Alright, so... let's go to Blue Sky. But yes, follow me on Blue Sky. I only post schedules there because I forget that it exists until I need to post schedules. Bop. And then something I've been doing, actually, is I've been posting... where is it? There it is. And then we are going to... Okay, these people gotta be fucking bots. I immediately got... Oh, wait, no. Those are old notifications. Never mind. I was about to say, I immediately got people liking that. But no, it turns out that's just... people like my old one. Pin. Did it work? Cool. But yeah, something I've also been doing, I'm gonna do now, is... Oh, shit. Ah, double! Create a community post. On YouTube. So yes, hi YouTube. You exist and I care about you. A little bit, at least. 7 through 13. Select an image from my computer. We'll pick that one. Oh, I just saw the keyboard. What happened? You don't need... It's not an issue. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, okay? Nothing happened. It's just like, you know, it's just an average stream scuff is all. All right. I think that stuff's now posted everywhere. There we go. Perfect. See, I don't neglect Blue Sky. Blue Sky matters. He broke on the padded walls of the retirement home. No, I'm not in a retirement home. I feel like that costs too much money. I don't know. I actually haven't done research. Do retirement homes cost money? I should probably start planning ahead. Do retirement homes... How do you spell retirement? Retirement homes have STDs? Why is that the first fucking thing to pop up? Do they? Okay, so I've actually heard. In fact, I think I watched a documentary about it. That retirement homes are basically like they're like fucking free use brothels at that point, because everybody's like, well, we're going out soon anyways. What's the fucking point? Like, we're all old enough that we're not really worried about getting pregnant anymore. Right? So I've heard that retirement homes go fucking wild, right? Like, so many hookups going on and make a fucking, like, a college rave blush. Break a hip. Okay, you know what? Now I really need to know. Do retirement homes cost money? Shit, they do. How much? $3,000 a month? The fuck? Well, what about here? What about here where I am? Monthly. Okay. 4,000? It's even more expensive here. What? Damn. Wait, where's it super cheap? It's really fucking expensive in Hawaii. And Maine. Yeah, I think I've heard that there's a lot of old people in Maine. Wonder why. Man, I gotta start fucking saving up now, I guess. 'Cause that's fucking unfortunate. But I mean, hey, if I get that, The fucking the grussy will be worth it. Oh, hi, cat. Yes, hello. Are you gonna jump up on my lap? No? That's alright. That is such a cursed word. What would you call it then? What should I call it? Start the gum job. Holy shit. Mind y'all, I just want to go ahead and say, I've been drinking some this whole time, right? This is not friendship nectar. This shit's happening sober. Holy shit. Wait, what? I feel like I'm slowly becoming fucking Mickey Mouse with my laugh. Like, I don't know. Is that how Mickey Mouse laughs? I don't fucking know. Like, wait, hold on. How does Mickey Mouse sound? I'm Mickey Mouse. Something like that, I think. Methinks. Anyways, in the spirit of the Gum Job Fund, I'm going to crack open a cold one to that. Now I am breaking my rule, and cheers everybody. Wait. There we go. I feel like this is a Pokemon collection, like, card game of my laughs. I feel like I'm giving you all the different laughs today. But you know what? I've got some laughs that only come out after I've had a little bit of a friendship nectar. So, cheers, everyone. I don't have a problem. I'm gonna head out, y'all. Take care. Well, thank you for stopping by, Doobie. Thank you. Hope you had a nice night. Hope you were at least a little bit entertained. All right, wait. I didn't even finish my fucking Dr. Pepper. Well, shit. This is a predicament. Oh, idea to talk about. What would you guys like to see with me, like, doing hand cam streams in the future? Like, I did the one hand cam stream, and it was a fucking what was it? The puzzle, right? It was a puzzle, and I really like doing hand cam. Yeah, build something Lego. I know that. Oh, I'll be off for the night. Well, thank you for stopping by. Thank you. A stream when you were sick and took out a knife. I mean, yeah, maybe there's a knife involved in that stream. No, man, that fucking stream destroyed my voice. Hold on, I just want to remind you guys how sick I sounded during that stream. Been wondering what the fuck you messed up while cooking, to be honest. I don't want to talk about it, but just know it was bad enough that I had to dump out an entire pot full of food, and I had to get rid of a cast iron skillet because of it. Hydration. Oh, fuck, I don't. Wait, no, I do have water. Yippee. Alright, let's. Oh, stretch. Oh, that feels so nice because I worked out earlier. I stretched before my workout, but not after, so I probably should have. Why did you have to throw away a skillet? Look, I made mistakes, okay? I am... Okay. I am a sinful man. And the kitchen is my favorite place to commit sin. Let's just say, I should not be allowed in a kitchen ever. Cooking stream would be a fire hazard. Very curious. Now, yeah, I'm never doing a cooking stream because I will embarrass myself. Yeah, it is going to be a fucking disaster. Oh yeah, hold on. I was gonna show you guys. I was gonna remind you guys how fucking bad I sounded during my hand cam stream previously. Let's pull this up. Where's my hand cam stream? There it is. Here, actually, could I, well, I could do this, this. There, we're doing a watch along to my own fucking stream now. Oh, it's muted. Alright, so I did the hand cam, right? There I am. Holy shit.
I've got my other monitor, but it's like turned. It's rotated 90 degrees.
Yeah, my voice was fucking bad. Where am I talking? Man, I got nothing fucking done.
Guys, look at that.
Oh, my voice. Oh, it hurts to listen to.
You're kind of giving Bob Ross vibes right now. I am honestly, that's one of the highest compliments I've ever received. Yeah. All right, let's get back in here.
Holy shit, that's me.
We have not gotten sidetracked at all. Nope, not us.
Oh, where's me talking about my plushes? Where's me going? Wait, no, where's the knife, actually? Is this it?
Damn you, well, I didn't want to go. I didn't want to. Here, do you want me to just fucking do that? I didn't want to, like, risk going through my, like, desk or something.
Man, my voice was...
Right,
it was terrible.
Good, nice view of my desk.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, the beautiful knife there. Yeah, Damascus steel. Oh, fucking love that thing. I've actually got it right here. That's me shaking it in its little case. Anyways, enough of that. Boop. The puzzle stream was very fun. It really was an ill old man on his last days attempting to solve a puzzle while suffering from bouts of dementia. Yeah, it was the most Osian WD Whitlock stream possible. It was the true Oz experience. Anyways, back to this. I want the knife. I mean, this thing's fucking great. I love this knife. Hold on, let me pull it out. Here, let me just turn on my camera real quick and show you guys. No, here you go. Your voice in the puzzle stream sounds like the male version of my voice. Get well soon. So yeah, here's me opening the knife. Wait, there we go. Yeah, there we are. So I'm trying to sound not too excited about opening up my knife. But no, I do genuinely want to do more hand cam streams. So it's like building something. I do have a single Lego set. And of course it was Brosian who gifted it to me. So I could do that. Other things. Oh, here's one. Here's an idea I've had. I need reference for that. For this one though. This is the only time I would ever do an eating stream. Besides like the spicy challenges I mentioned. But I want to live my dreams. That's right. I want to do a hand cam stream of just eating 7 corn dogs. That's it. That's the fucking stream. That's the content. Wait, no. I would not be eating the stick too, though. I will say that. I would not 7 dogs in 5 minutes. Dad, could I eat that many in 5 minutes? Probably not. I'm a very slow eater. No, I would not be eating the sticks though. I mean, I'll put the sticks in a blender and I'll drink it. There you go. Like little stick juice. Oh yeah, I love drinking stick juice. I've literally only had 2 sips of alcohol. Friendship nectar. What is wrong with me? Okay, actually, please refrain from answering that question. I know there's a lot wrong with me, and I'd rather not have everything wrong. Like, at least, like, sprinkle it, you know? At least, like, just do a little bit of that, you know? Just like, oh, and here's one thing that you're absolutely shitty at, or here's one thing I just despise about you. All right, let's actually finish my Dr. Pepper so I don't feel regret having literally a Dr. Pepper, Friendship Nectar, and water on my desk. I almost just spilled my Dr. Pepper on my new keyboard. How, you know what? I would have just had to, I'd have to break that one too. But this one looks like much nicer. This one's like, this one's not just a shitty Logitech one. This is like a good Logitech one. This stream is not sponsored by Logitech. Anyways, cheers, everybody. Actually, hold on. So, imagine you're at a bar, right? Imagine you're at a bar, okay? You go up. There's this rather charming bartender with dashing good looks, you know, incredibly attractive fellow. Perhaps with white slicked back hair, with just a little bit not slicked back, blue eyes, a scar over the left eye, maybe just a few lines under his eyes, right? You know, wearing a dashing, like, amazing suit with a nice overcoat. And he's like, so, what could I get for you, right? You're like, oh, I want one of the regulars. He looks at you. He's like, I know what you want. So he pulls out a Dr. Pepper. He pulls out Friendship Nectar. And he's gonna mix them. But instead of mixing them, you know, pulling out like the two little silver cups, whatever the fucking they're called, you know, throwing in some ice, pouring the drinks, and just fucking like going for it. Just imagine. He like grabs a chain from behind the thing and pulls somebody up. And little do you know, there's actually been somebody wearing a leash the whole last time. And they just open their mouth real wide, pours both of the drinks in there. The guy swishes it around in his mouth and then spits it into your cup, right? Imagine that's how people mix drinks. Anyways, that's what I'm about to do. Cheers. Hey, you know what? Not bad. That's actually really fucking good. Wait, hold on. Those pair really nicely. I thought he was going to use the corn dogs to mix them. No. We got shaken, not stirred. Wait, hold on. I kind of want to do that again. That's so fucking good. That was so good that I went through my Dr. Pepper. I was half listening and only processed the part where he mentions a bartender mixing a drink itself. It's like doing mouthwash. What? You know what? Should have been listening. That's a you problem. You know that? You know that all Mr. or Mrs. or whoever you are, Dito, right? Mix even. Or perhaps you have no title of that kind and you simply go by Dito. Or Ditto, it would be pronounced. Well, I don't fucking care about Pokemon, okay? So, Chav, y'all are wondering where Osian's cap is. I stole it. Actually, no you didn't. I have it still. Ha 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 ha. Here, let me go find it. Wait, fuck. Wait. Did you break into my house? Is this you admitting to fucking... You just admitted to breaking and entering. Well, it's okay, because it just so happens that I keep a spare. So, get fucked, actually. I gave you head pats, remember? See, herein lies the problem. You expect me to remember something. So, the answer is no, I do not remember. Anyways, let's get rid of the corn dogs. I'm going to steal your spare cap. No, never. You know what? I'm wearing it, and I'm never going to take it off. You'll have to pry it from my cold dead head. Anybody? What? No care for Pokemon? Big head car. No, wait, I actually do care about Pokemon. You know, I'll talk about Pokemon in a moment. Why not? Big head carp. Ooh. Why is his mouth fucking open like that? Holy shit, wait, are these things actually massive? Well, I think these guys are actually fucking gigantic. I'm trying to find a good picture. Ew. Okay, we're gonna do a collection of pictures. So, here's picture number 1. And here we have exhibit number 1. Look at this fuck. Look at the way he fucking opens his mouth. Like, oh, that's... Why? Just looking into his gaping hole is really unsettling to me. But what makes it even more unsettling is knowing how big he actually is. Where's that one that I liked the pic? Like, I liked the size comparison of it. This one. Look how fucking big. That is a grown-ass man's arms. And he's just... Like, that invasive freshwater fish, too. It might be close... I fucking hate you. See... Okay. So, there's, like, a political compass here, right? There's bullying and hatred. Bullying and love. Hatred and no bullying. And then there's no hatred, no bullying. And you have officially earned yourself a spot in that, like, second quadrant. I don't know why specifically second quadrant. Where you are now hated and not bullied. So, congrats, I suppose. You've made an enemy. But no, in all seriousness, though, I do really enjoy Pokemon. Love it to death. I'm actually curious. What would you guys assume is my favorite Pokemon? Or, like, and if I had a partner Pokemon, what would you think it is? Because that's something that I've thought about before. And I'm like, I feel like there's not really any, like, really good detective Pokemon. Psyduck? Psyduck, I think, is a good answer. And I do really like Psyduck. Not my favorite, but could work as a good partner Pokemon for me, I feel. No, I'm gonna pull up my favorite Pokemon. Kyo had that answer ready for a week. Maybe Kyo's thought about it. You never know. That was really fucking fast, though. You're fucking on top of that. I want this, but I want a PG of this. Ah, fuck it. Growlithe. Growlithe is so fucking basic, right? Like, that's my problem. Because Growlithe is like... It's the police Pokemon. Right? It's like... Yeah, let's assume you're walking around Lumio City. You just broke into a boutique, just fucking robbed them of all their money. You're going out and you like you catch up to a police officer and like, halt! I challenge you to a Pokemon battle, and give back the money. And you fucking unleash your, I like that. You unleash your right hand man of crime, your Mr. Mime, Mr. Crime he's called, and you fucking you start the battle like ba 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 da ba 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 da. That's Mission Impossible. I don't care. So fucking Pokemon battle music starts, and you already know what that fucking police officer is pulling out, right? It's a fucking level 13 Growlithe that's gonna fucking spam like fire whatever, like not fire dash, I don't remember. Flame dash, flame rush, whatever, I don't remember what it's fucking called. Flame wheel? Is that? No, I don't fucking know. But like, you already know that guy's gonna just spam that one fucking thing. For some reason, I think the little dragon-esque ones, like Dino or, wait, Einsvi, Dry. Wait, no, wait, Dino is that line, right? Wait, I thought it was... Why am I misremembering? Well, there is a chinchilla Pokemon. There absolutely is, actually. It's Minccino and Chinchino. I love them, and they're great. And they are some of my favorites. I do love using them. They're kind of ass, though. But no, I actually do really like Dragon Pokemon, and especially I do love Steel Pokemon. Steel is, I would say, my third favorite Pokemon type to use. So Aaron is actually, I really, really love Aggron. So like, I'd totally be down for that being my little like partner Pokemon. Do you feel bonita? Always. See. But no, actually, my favorite Pokemon line is the Grimmsnarl line. So you've got Impidimp, Morgrim, and Grimmsnarl, right? So let me get rid of these. I'm gonna pull up Grimmsnarl. Oh, which is like, might be surprising considering, it's a Generation 8 Pokemon, so it's much more on the newer side. Before that, I would have said that my favorite would be, holy shit, I forgot its name. Absol, there you go. Gen 3 Absol, love Absol. I'm gonna go to bed, it's nearly 2300. Well, thank you for sticking around, Sly, thank you. You have a fantastic night. Absol is cool. Yeah, I do really, really enjoy Absol. Because Dark and Fairy, I think, are a mix-up for my favorite Pokemon type. They're definitely numbers 1 and 2. And then whenever I saw that there was a Dark Fairy Goblin Pokemon coming out, I was like, holy shit. Because you guys know I like goblins. Perhaps a bit too much. And so whenever I saw that they were making a goblin one, I was like, oh, I'm all fucking in. And then fucking you get him with the prankster ability, and I love the shiny. Though I will say, I'm gonna pull up the shiny. You got shiny Grimmsnarl, right? I love, like, white shinies. I think they look sick as fuck. And I actually really like that kind of, like, purplish pink color as well. And the light blue. It's all just so fucking cool. I love shiny Grimmsnarl. And I, for a really long time, shiny hunted in Sword and Shield, trying to get a shiny or an Impidimp that I was going to name Albus, right? And I was like, oh, I'll get Albus. He'll be my boy. I'll love him to death. He'll be awesome. I shiny hunted using the Masuda method so fucking much that I filled every single one of my boxes in the PC with Impidimp eggs and never got a shiny. And I just gave up. Like, yep, I'm fucking done. I had the fucking chandelier with flame body, and there I was just fucking going around in circles outside of the daycare, and nothing. So I gave up, and I never got him. In fact, I have never successfully shiny hunted. I have shiny hunted before. The only Pokemon game that I've ever successfully caught a shiny in is Scarlet and Violet. And it was a full odds. I'm gonna pull this up as I say this. And I hate this. I hate that this was my first ever shiny. It was a full odds shiny Stantler. That is my first and only... I believe I've only caught 2 shinies ever. Or I've only seen 2 shinies ever. And this was fucking one of them. Like, are you fucking kidding me? People were like, oh my goodness, I got this shiny, I don't know, what's like, I got shiny Gardevoir. Or like, oh, I shiny hunted my starter. I got my beloved shiny Cyndaquil. It's like, I got the deer with the big ass. That's what I got. I got this derpy, big nose looking motherfucker. Don't even know what's going on with his design. He's fucking puke green and he's got that fucking yacht. Like, are you kidding? This is my shiny? I'm at least a lot happier with the other shiny I got. Which I have a picture of here. The other one is at least a shiny Litleo, which, like, looks somewhat cool, right? Like, I can vibe with a shiny Litleo. Look, my little shinies, they're just vibing together. But, like, are you fucking kidding me? Stantler? I have no emotional attachment to my first shiny Pokemon, and I think that says something. That means something. Anyways, I want him off my fucking screen. Litleo's at least, like, cool, right? Holy shit, what time is it? We've been going for 2 hours? How? What? It never fails to impress me how quickly time can fly when I'm just mindlessly yapping. I don't know where the time went. It just disappeared. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Oh, there goes my time. Oh, speaking of which, you know what? I'll talk about Marvel since I just referenced it, right? I stopped watching Marvel movies quite some time ago. I stopped being invested in, like, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, especially because, you know, growing up, I was more of a DC person than a Marvel fan. Like, I just always was more interested in DC and its characters and everything, and more so, like, it's a little bit on the grittier side, but it's also... I also really like the tag of, say, the Injustice game, where it's Injustice Gods Among Us, where I feel like it's grittier, but it's also, like, higher scale, if that makes sense. Like, that's not to say that Marvel doesn't get to, like, crazy power levels as well, but there's something very fun about how just wacky DC gets at times. But, like, in a it's wacky without being whimsical, in a way. Osian, welcome on in. Welcome. Hi. I hope you've gotten some sleep. But yes, so I was always much more of a DC person, and holy shit, second raid, Pin, thank you for the raid, thank you, welcome on in, raiders. If you don't know me, allow me to introduce myself for a moment. Behold, the world's 9th greatest detective and independent investigator, it is I, OCW Whitlock, at your service. So yes, I am a fellow detective, and yeah, we're just yapping, we're just talking, doing maybe a little bit of drinking that I shouldn't be doing on a weekday, but it's not, you know, it's nothing bad. It's just friendship nectar, so we'll be all right. But no, I was about to go on a rant about Marvel movies of all things. So if that interests you, feel free to stick around. If it doesn't, either stick around, maybe we'll talk about something else a little bit more interesting in a bit, or if you want to go ahead, take care of yourselves, get some rest, eat some food, have a snack, whatever you'd want to do, please go right ahead. You will not hurt my feelings by leaving. Oh, you did sleep? Good. Well, good morning. Yeah, I need to make dinner now. Yes, please do. Eating is important. I know. Well, I would say that I'm going to make dinner after this, but the truth is I'm just going to heat up other shit that I already have because I'm not allowed to make food in the kitchen anymore. Who banned me from doing that? The universe itself. I'm pretty sure that every single time I roll, or every time I walk into a kitchen, the universe rolls, or like flips a coin, and if it lands on tails, then I burn the place down. And I'm not willing to take any more chances. So instead, I'll just fucking put a pizza in the oven and call it a fucking night. Well, I mean, I'll fucking pull the pizza out and just then eat it and then call it a night. Which actually, I do have a bit of a bad habit of leaving the oven on. I remember there was a time, it was in the middle of a D&D session. It was online D&D. And yeah, so there I was playing online D&D, having a great time. Actually, it was the fucking D&D session from recently where I was fucking ranting about it on Twitter because I couldn't fucking hit shit. Holy shit, my luck during that D&D session was worse than it had ever been before. I mean this genuinely, truly 100% genuinely, that throughout the entire session, I rolled, I want to say above a 9 4 times. 4 fucking times. Besides that, it was a 9 and below for the entire fucking session. I rolled terribly. And I was like, oh, maybe it's the die I'm using. So I switched to another one. And that didn't fucking work, so I switched to another one. And then I was like, it's just fucking me, apparently. I'm not, like, what the fuck? But yes, so there I am, doing that D&D session, and I'm like, oh, it's not my turn, I'm gonna go make a pizza. So I fucking put a pizza in the oven, I go, and I come back with my pizza, where, like, you know, I was, like, you know, obviously still taking turns while the pizza was, like, baking or whatever. Get back with my pizza, and I'm playing D&D for, like, 2 hours. And after 2 hours, I'm like, man, it's really fucking hot in here. What's going on? And I look over, like, I walk into my kitchen, I'm like, why is my oven not displaying the time? Why does it just say 4:50? That's not the time. Oh, wait. So, yeah, how am I alive? I see that question from earlier. That's a good fucking question. I'm gonna be honest. There are so many different ways that the universe, like, I'm pretty sure I am the protagonist in a Final Destination film, and the universe is trying to have its way with me already. I mean, there was a time where none of these were my fault, but I got in 5 different car accidents in the span of like 3 months. Not a single one of which was my fault. It's like, what the fuck? I'm getting targeted. The fucking automotive industry has a fucking, like, a target on my back. They're trying to isekai me? I think so. Yeah. Oh, insurance hates this one simple trick. Bless your heart. Way to dox yourself. You're a southerner. I know what you are. Actually, do they say that outside the South? I'm pretty sure that's like a very aggressively Southern thing, right? Yeah. Learn this one trick. Insurance companies hate them. Sorry, I don't know why. I love doing that voice where I'm imagining, like... You know what? Nope, I'm done. We all know those ads, right, on the internet, right? We all know it's like... Nope, I'm done. I'm not talking about that. I need more drinks in me. Holy shit. Alright, give me a moment, y'all. Bruh, Southern bless your heart is most polite. Damn, you are dumb, I've heard. It's like, oh, darling, bless your heart. It's like, oh, I fucked up. But it's okay. Because if you ever meet, you know, meet yourself a mature Southern woman, right? That's willing to call you, like, honey or darling in that voice. It's like, oh, honey. It's like, yeah, the fucking reason I'm honey is because I'm melting. I am viscous now. See, like, people will say, like, oh, it sounds bad to call yourself moist, right? It's like, oh, I'm feeling moist. But it's like, what about viscous? Nobody talks about that. Darlin is my secret weapon without the G. I drop that every now and again. I don't think it's as charming if it's, like, from me, but it's like, oh, darlin. Gets him every time. You know, I'm glad you have that power. I envy you. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting some important messages real quick. I gotta respond to these. Just 1 week of listening to the old man lets you know exactly what would annihilate him. See, I don't think there's enough time in 1 week, though. I feel like 1 week is not enough time to figure out everything that's coming from my ass. I am be a biscuit with some honey butter. Man, now I am fucking hungry. What am I gonna eat today? I still really, really want... Someday, I really want to be able to... Wait. I've got a way I could be mobile. Right now, hold on. The most southern sentence I heard was, will you take some tea sugar? Oh. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That would get me too. We're gonna try something. My audio quality is probably about to plummet, but we're doing an investigation here. Hello. Hi. Can y'all hear me? Am I audible right now? I should be audible, right? I mean, it looks like it. Yes, you can. How much worse is my audio? Like, is it, like, terrible? Or is it just, like, normal terrible? Because what I'm doing right now is I'm actually... It's slightly worse, I think. Not... Really? Is it actually not that bad? Alright, so I've just switched to my headset microphone. Hold on, we can make sure I'm using it. If I click, not that button. How do I mute these? Isn't there a mute button? I don't know how to mute them, so we're gonna do a different test instead. I'm just gonna walk across the room. Ah! Alright. Alright, you guys should be able to hear me the same. Hello? I'm just gonna assume that you guys... I mean, you can maybe hear me. I don't know. Alright. Yeah, I am, like, across the room. You can? Okay, hold on. No, I can totally be mobile. Let's, hold on. Let's go to the kitchen. Wee. All right. So, let's see. What do we got? What are we gonna make today? I know, cooking stream is real, everybody. I'm fucking starving now, so we're gonna cook something and then I'll probably end once it's finished. How do we feel about some bulldog noodles? It's occurred to me I don't have a way to look at chat. Yes, I do. I can get my phone. Wait, hold on. I've got a way that you guys will still be able to see me. Simple solution. We will because I am back now. All right, we're trying this. What the fuck? Why is it not working? Oh, is it because no, I see. What if I do that? There I am. Yippee. All right, we have embraced PNG tuber arc. All right, there we go. So now there's at least something going on the screen. Okay. Now that we've embraced PNG tuber, what I can do is pull up Twitch on my phone and go stream manager. And now I can, holy shit. We're in the kitchen. We're streaming from the kitchen. Let's go. Holy shit. That's the amount of viewers I have. Why are y'all here? Sorry, I will never. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I gotta clean this pot. This pot's really gross now because I didn't, like, completely clean it last night. And now I can't use it right at this moment. Dishwashing stream, everybody. Let's go. Oh, this is really gross. I should never be allowed in a kitchen, y'all. Ha! Hey, it actually seems like it's not picking up the dishwashing. That's honestly kind of wild to me. Like, I thought for sure it would. Actually, it might be. Hold on, the stream might be a little delayed. Shit, we might need to let this soak. No, I wanted my noodles now. Ooh. It's fine. It's fine. We'll let that soak. I'll check it in like, I don't know, 20 minutes. Let's do this real quick. All right, now we will return. Hi, cat. Leaving food out for more than 4 hours. Okay, no, what happened? I put the pot out where, like, I took all the food, I threw it all away, and then there was just a little bit of food left in the pot, but because I was really tired and stupid, I'm just stupid, there was just a little bit left in the pot whenever I put it in the sink. Hence why, yeah. I have roommate trauma. My standards are so low. I'm so sorry for you. All right, we're going to switch back to our normal microphone. And I'm going to set like a 20-minute timer. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to... Boop. Holy shit. Magic trick. And then... Another magic trick. Oh. That's right. I'm alive. And not only am I alive, but, I sound like myself again. Hi. No, I promise I'm a sane human being that knows how to function and live by themselves. No, I don't. Oh, holy shit! I got a 3rd fucking rate on YouTube! Why did I not fucking see that? Hi YouTube raiders! Hold on, I'm gonna fucking say hi. I'm sorry, I missed them. No! Maybe I do hate YouTube chat. Because you've been ignoring us the entire time? I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Look, okay. Yes, hi YouTube. Look, okay, hold on. I need to figure out how to put YouTube chat on here. I think if you stick to salads, you'll survive. Also, hi YouTube raiders, you're the least loved child. It's like, oh. It's a situation where it's like, I have 2 kids, and it's like, well, I have a favorite child, so I think we all know what that means about the other one. Hold on, yeah, I'm going to, yeah, set a, like, we'll set a 15-minute timer, and we're gonna go see if that pot is ready to be cleaned by that time. People usually put a box for YouTube and a box for Twitch. Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. I just need to figure out how to set that up. It was hard enough for me to set up a single chat. YouTube is the redheaded stepchild. Wait, so are you guys, do you guys have like the anime purple hair? Is that what I'm hearing? Because like, you know, they're redheaded because they got, it's like the red app, right? You guys are purple app. I say you guys, but I'm talking to YouTube too. Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be on YouTube. Sorry, I don't know what's up with me tonight. I think I might have, like, maybe I hit my head on my bike ride home from work today. Also, holy shit, I got something I need to do, like, right now, and it's really bugging me. This is a really small thing I need to do real quick. I know. I'm so, like, I'm moving around. I'm all over the place. Woo! It's crazy. But no, I will be right back. Why are there so many people here? What are you doing here? I just looked again. Yes, hi everybody. Now I'm getting skittish. You've got to be all flustered. You might even convince me that I'm entertaining. And that we wouldn't want that, because that would be terrible for my ego. That would be awful. And by that, I mean, it would just be fueling. It would just be fueling my ego. I would only become stronger, and that is something that nobody wants. You ride a bike on your way home? Yes. So I don't have a car. I am not the owner of an automotive. I have to commute to and from work using a bike. But it's okay, because I finally got a bike helmet, everybody! Isn't that awesome? I've been riding my bike without a helmet for years, including that one time I got hit by a car. I was not wearing a helmet. But now, if I do get hit by another car, which, let's be honest, is quite likely, then I'll be at least a little bit safer. Maybe my mouth won't get ripped open. Actually, no, a helmet doesn't help with that. So, my mouth probably will get ripped open again. So, that's fine. Anyways, I still need to do this thing that's bugging me. So I will be right back. Give me like, you know what? I'm gonna make an exact bet. I bet it's gonna be 17 seconds. I'll do it whenever the timer says exactly 12 minutes left. So it'll be done by 11:43 timer, like left on the timer. And now. Fuck. I was, you know what, within the 10-second window there. Helmet upgrade guy. Yes, it's finally real. You know what, I feel slightly safer now. And I feel like the reason why I haven't worn a helmet up until now. It's a very petty reason, but it's a reason nonetheless. Is I care a lot about aesthetics and about fashion, right? I like to consider myself quite the fashionista even. And I just don't like the way bike helmets look. Like, I had a really crappy helmet, and I didn't want to wear it for a few reasons. One, because it just didn't fit very well. Like, it was very uncomfortable to wear. But secondly, and more importantly, it just looked bad. I just didn't like how it looked. It didn't match any of my outfits. And so now, though, the only reason I even have this helmet, mind you, is because I was out bike riding with Osian. We were doing a mountain bike trail. And he was like, "You have a helmet, right?" And I was like, "No. Why would I?" He's like, "Well, like, that's holy shit! Why do I keep getting raided? Hi! Welcome on in! Welcome on in, Anaria. It's nice to have you all here. Holy shit, that's a lot of raids. I guess I'll introduce myself again. Yes, good evening, your royal wyness. I've only had a little bit to drink. I can speak. So, yes, allow me to introduce myself. Behold, the world's 9th greatest detective and independent investigator. It is I, OCW Whitlock, at your service. Those words do not mean anything to me now. Like, I genuinely do not think that... I don't think they mean anything. At least they came after the earlier shenanigans. Look, that just means there's more shenanigans on the way, alright? I am a shenanigan factory, alright? It's just going fucking down the line. Osian drinks steak juice. Yeah, no, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna eat 7 corn dogs on stream. And we're gonna take all the sticks from the corn dogs and throw them in a blender and grind it all up. And then we're gonna drink the juice. So that way I can say that I had the entire corn dog. That's the plan. Homie drinks more than me for real. Look, I'm just drinking on a single Monday, okay? It's just a single Monday. And the gum job. Oh, you know what? You can go back and watch the VOD if you want to learn about the retirement home gum jobs. But moving past that, I do believe I was talking about getting a bike helmet finally, so that way I don't crash and break my skull open. Which, by the way, whenever I was younger, actually, I did get stitches along my forehead because my forehead, yeah, I did break it open once as a kid. My way of being upset whenever I didn't get what I want as a child, and I did this until I believe I was about 3 years old, was I would just fucking faceplant. I would just, on the spot, just doesn't matter where I was, I would just fucking faceplant. It's like, me want ice cream. And it's like, no, little Osian, you can't get ice cream. And then it's just fucking, and one time, I unfortunately did that in the position of, right in front of a coffee table, and my forehead lined up exactly with the coffee table and broke open. So, you know what? So if anybody asks me if I hit my head as a child, I can confidently say yes. I remember when Oz would appear in Anti-Live chats and be biking. I would fucking stream on Anti-Live and bike. And once again, without a helmet. Ha, dumb idiot child. I mean, look, kids are dumb. Trust me, as somebody who has the unfortunate displeasure of working with children, I can in fact say that children are dumb. Bad role model? I'm not trying to be one. Fucking over here, Twitch viewers, all however many the fuck, I can't count that high. However many of you there are. You check in the top right, top left corner. Top left corner, you'll see this is not a place for the faint of heart. In front of every... Okay. You know what? This is for the retirement home Grussy, okay? Anyways, the fact that the redeem isn't showing up on Twitch chat is going to be the death of me. When is Ozzy getting the motorcycle DLC? I would love to get a motorcycle license someday. I really, really want to. My dream vehicle actually is, let me look it up. Would be the Indian Vintage Classic, I believe. Indian Chief Vintage. Let me pull up a picture of this bad boy. Oh, it's so beautiful. This is my dream vehicle. You're like, oh, it's so beautiful. It's so nice. That's our role model, a dog that looks on. Yeah, yes, you're submissive and well-trained. Everybody should aspire to be like me, truly. Also, I have a question on YouTube chat. I want to ask, who gave you that scar? The answer is, I don't fucking know. Because, you know, I've got amnesia, right? And it's not dementia. It's not dementia. I can assure you, it is amnesia. But, yeah, honestly, we're both wondering that. I'll figure it out someday. If I ever figure it out, Kat, what the fuck are you doing? If I ever figure it out, I will be sure to let you all know. As it stands now, I have no clue, and I want to just let you know that. Now, you might have expected to come in here and be like, oh, yes, this guy seems like, he's like, oh, he talks so much about world building and, like, wanting to make characters and do D&D and write stories. Surely he has very complicated and intricate lore, but the truth is I just kind of woke up today and I don't know why I'm here. For all we know, he got that scar in yet another car crash. Maybe it was the same one. Maybe it was the same fucking one where, by the way, I'm not exaggerating this. My mouth was ripped open. My mouth is slightly larger than it's supposed to be. If you look at me, my face is very, very slightly asymmetrical, but I see it as a blessing. I say that's why I'm so good at yapping, is because there's more room for the words to fall out, right? So it's like, oh, look, was it really a loss? Was it really? Which that's a whole story that I could tell. Actually, you know what? We've got enough fresh faces in here that I might as well tell the story. Why not? I think it'll be. Kat, what the fuck are you doing? Are you okay? Yeah, I'll tell the story. All right. So, be me, right? One day, I was working at a place. It was like many jobs ago at this point, and it's a job where I listen to music while working a lot. And as funnily enough, I was working in a kitchen, which I know I am banned from kitchens, but I actually have worked in multiple. But besides that, there I am, working in this kitchen. And listening to music, whatever, nobody fucking cares. And because of that, oh, hydration, I didn't even see that. I will hydrate. I will take care of myself, I suppose. There we are. So, yes, there I am. I'm listening to music, watching videos or whatever while I'm making food. And because of that, my phone gets to very low battery. But I'm like, okay, even at this point, I was still riding my bike home from work. It's like, okay, I can just ride my bike home. It's fine. My phone was at like 10% or something like that. So I get off work, start riding my bike home, and I go to an intersection. There's somebody who's exiting a parking lot, and there's a big street, like on our right. He's going like straight forward. He's like turning a right into this big street, out of this parking lot. And I look at him. He's in a Jeep. We make eye contact. He slows down. I'm like, okay, cool. He acknowledges that I'm passing. He slowed down for me. So I start riding my bike across. Motherfucker speeds up and tries to beat me. So yeah, I fucking got hit. I'm like, what the fuck? We locked, we made the eye contact and everything. You and I fucking saw you, you fucking saw me, and we made that communication, and you started slowing down. So this motherfucker speeds up. Next thing I fucking know, my vision's a haze. I'm on the ground. I look over. I see my bike fucking bent like a fucking L shape. And I just, like, grab, like, I just, like, swipe my hand across my face for a moment. Look, I'm like, oh, shit. shit, that's fucking red. So then guy gets out and he's like, holy shit, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, no, I'm fine. I can just get on my bike. So I get on my bike and I'm getting ready to keep riding back home. And he's like, my guy, you are not good. You are going to the hospital. So he puts my bike in the back of his Jeep, gets me in there, drives me over to the hospital. And so there I am. I go in and they look at me and they're like, oh shit, yeah, we'll get you in a room. So I go, they lay me down or whatever. And I remember like there I was on my phone. I was on I was in a Discord server. And I sent a picture of myself on the Discord server. You can literally see I had a fucking scar running across my cheek and my mouth was ripped open. And I'm like you can see that there's blood. And I just send the message on this Discord server. Hey guys, I got hit by a car. And then I send that picture and the same message to family as well. And then my phone dies. So, rather unfortunate timing, but, oh shit, there's a timer to go, make food and do that thing that humans do called, consume. So, my phone dies. And, so, you know, then they take care of me or whatever, they clean me up, they're like, yeah, here's some prescription stuff for you, some painkillers, you're gonna need them, take some days off of work, and... yeah, like, you gotta rest up, dude. It's like, okay, cool. But, my transportation, my ride home was broken. And the guy who had brought me there had left. So, what do you think the sane thing to do in this situation is, right? Let's say you're in that scenario. Perhaps you could do the logical thing and maybe go up to somebody and say, hey, can I borrow your phone? Or maybe even, hey, could I borrow a charger? But no, because that is too logical for me. You see, I suffer from severe social anxiety. You might not assume that, because I like to chat a lot here. But call a friend on the hospital's phone? Exactly! That's what you would think is a logical thing to do. Instead, I just decided, meh, it's only a 2-hour walk. And just fucking leave. Just get out the front doors. And I literally am holding a packet explaining every single fucking thing wrong with me and why I should not be moving. And I'm just walking home. And it wasn't until I got to, like, the street outside of where I was staying that my fucking brother pulls up in his car. And he's like, hey, Osian, dumbass, is that you? I'm like, yeah, I'm alive. He's like, you motherfucker. Because apparently it's not a good idea and scares a lot of people if you send a picture. Okay, because people were calling the hospital as well. My family was calling the hospital and shit because they're like, this is probably where... No, I think they were calling a bunch of different hospitals. And they found out the one that I was staying at. And then they were just like, yeah, he's just not here. We don't know what happened to him. Apparently, it's not a good idea. Which I wouldn't fucking know. I was like, oh, I don't want to talk to somebody. And it's not that long of a walk. I go on longer walks all the time. I think you can blame that on the concussion. I don't believe I had a concussion. See, what's funny, though, is that I've only broken a single bone in my life. And it was not during this event. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever really been honest about how I've broken this bone because I've been too embarrassed to tell the story. Which is why I'm going to go ahead and drink a moment before telling the story. So, cheers. So, there I am, with a friend of mine. We're playing a game. We're on a couch playing a game. And I've probably even told you guys the fake story. Which game? Don't worry about it. Actually, yeah, just don't worry about it. So there I am, playing this game with a friend. And I look over, or okay, I'm playing the game, and I'm doing something that's really difficult in the game. And I'm so close to finishing it, and then I fuck up at the very end. And I'm like, I'm angry, but I'm not that angry. I'm like, you know, I'm miffed, I would call it. I look over at my friend, I say, hi, friend. And I mean this, I'm saying it as calm as I do here. I'm really frustrated and want to punch the shit out of something. What should I punch? And my friend looks around for a moment and says, the floor? So I'm like, all right. Fist in a, like, make a fist. Bop! Punch the floor as hard as I can. Apparently, if you punch the floor with bad form as hard as you can, you get what's called a boxer's fracture. So I did that, and I was like, holy shit. My hand really hurts. Wait a second, Ozzy? Yes, Leonic? Is there something you want to say? So, yeah, I've probably told people the false version of this story before, because it's fucking stupid. Yeah, this sounds stupid. I agree. This is the one and only way. Mind you, I have permanent hand damage. My dominant hand is permanently damaged because I decided to punch the floor as hard as I could. Yeah, you said you fell and punched the ground. Yeah, no, I fucking lied. That was a blatant fucking lie. I lied to you all. I'm a scam artist. That's what I am. So yes, I might not be the brightest. Just, what game was it? This is going to make sense to anybody who plays this game. I was playing Fire Emblem. Of course it was fucking Fire Emblem. Look, everybody knows that the only people who hate Fire Emblem more than Smash Brother fans are Fire Emblem fans. I fucking hate this franchise. I can't stop playing it. Please send help. Also, we're gonna get this bike gone. No bike. Oh, that kind of bike? Oh, no, so, I do ride just like a normal fucking bike. That's just my dream vehicle is what you just saw. Awakening on hardest difficulty? Oh, fuck, no. It was specifically my favorite Fire Emblem game, Path of Radiance. And if you're curious what the really difficult thing was, there's actually a single map in the game where you can, instead of fighting the enemies, you can do it as a stealth mission. And I was trying to do the stealth, but it requires very specific circumstances that I had happened to get. I was like, I'm gonna do it. And then at the very end, I got seen. It's like, fuck. So, what was I gonna say? Oh, right, I can go make this food again. I don't know why I've got this many fucking people who are about to be watching me make food in order to live, but, welcome. So, we're gonna go ahead and embrace PNG Tuber again while I go over yonder. Alright, what's up, bitches? We're gonna... YouTube chat, I will not be able to see you, and I am only a little bit sorry. Alright, let's see if I can clean this pot now. Oh, draining works. Draining, my beloved. Now I can actually make food and, like, do that thing that's necessary for survival. Have I done that today? Have I? No, I did make myself a sandwich earlier. So I've at least eaten one meal. It's only almost midnight. No, I swear, that's the only reason, like, I go to the gym, and I'm not, like, a non-fit person. Actually, I'm skin and bones, but I put in the work at the gym like I'm not. Like, I'm actually trying to bulk up. And my problem is I just don't give myself the fucking nutrients. But then again, I feel like I feel like it's a very common thing for all people in this field. You know, streamers like this. You've got at least one of the two issues, if not both, and that is you have a terrible sleep schedule or you have terrible eating habits. Now, I happen to have at least somewhat okay sleeping habits, but when it comes to eating, oh, fuck that. No, my eating habits are awful. Fuck YouTube chat. No. I don't want to play favorites. I don't, you know, YouTube chat, Twitch chat, you're all chat, okay? Let's have a sense of unity here, all right? We're gonna boil water. How do I do that again? I think I do this. You know, it's ironic because whenever I did work in the kitchen, however long ago that was, I actually don't remember. I was actually quite good at it. But then again, that's because I always had like, I was told, do it this way. That's how you do it. And so I followed it to a fucking T. And the problem is that other people in the kitchen, they want to take shortcuts. They want to be like, oh, well, we can make the food faster if we do this instead of that. We can be less, or like, oh, we're super busy. Well, I don't want to have to work, right? I just want to goof off in the kitchen. So if I do this, then I can have more time to goof off, even when we're busy. But I, without fail, made the food the same way every single time because that's our fucking job, right? And also because I have social anxiety, and so I wasn't one of the boys back there, right? I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna just fucking make the food. I'm gonna just fucking chop mushrooms and shit. Anyways, I think I can return. And we're gonna set like a few minute timer. I don't know, how long does it take for water to boil? Maybe we just stay in the kitchen for a bit. Yeah, I think we will. We'll stay in here, at least until I put my noodles in here. But I feel some kind of regret. I don't want to end stream while I still have a can open of friendship nectar. So, in the time that I'm making noodles, I'm also going to make sure I finish the rest of this can. So, cheers, everybody. I really hope that, like, my swallowing sounds don't pick up. Wait, do they? Let's try this. No. Good. That would have been disturbing, and I would have had to, like, apologize. I would, prostrate before you. Sorry, every single time I want to say the word prostrate, I have to remember which one's the exam and which one is to get on your knees. Wait, actually, hold on. You might have to get on your knees during the exam, so maybe they are the same thing. How long does it take for water to boil? I do not know. At least he didn't say prostate. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I'm hoping to avoid, right? Maybe I should get a prostate exam. The idea of it terrifies me, though. That People talk about hand cam streams. What about what do they call the little camera? Like, cause that's what the exam is, right? It's just a big long fucking tube and a camera at the end. They just poke around, and be like, yes. Ozzy's afraid of doctors. More like I'm afraid of medical bills. Here, you know what? I'll just let the water boil. I'll just stop being a PNG tuber for a little bit. No, that is a colonoscopy. Oh, right. See, no, I'm getting things mixed up. Yeah, no, we'll do a colonoscopy stream. There you go. All right, let's. Here, magic trick. Holy shit, where'd it go? But the truth is, I'm here. That stream would be wild. Look, Maybe I wanna live a little bit more. I wanna have some wild streams. I don't look forward to having to do rectal exams. Oh right, because you do work in that field, or like you've been doing medical stuff, huh? Well, good luck to you. Actually, okay. Do I reveal the secret of mine? I'm tempted. But reveal before hand reveal. No, I've done a hand reveal. I've done a hand cam stream where I wasn't wearing gloves, and I apparently have quite young looking hands. For some reason I distinctly remember the comment of people saying that my hands look younger than they expected. Do it. Do what I'm thinking. This is like sensitive medical information. That's like kind of gross. You know what? You know what? Fuck it. Cause I've had. I mean, I know we call you. Do I? You know what? We'll see how I feel in a bit. Nuke the VOD? No. I'm more like, do people want to come in here into my stream and be like, ah, yes, this is top tier content. Hearing about this man's medical issues. Which I've got quite a lot. I'm a fucking genetic anomaly. This is top tier? Alright. So, fun fact for you. Warning, this is going to be gross. If you don't want to hear about gross stuff, get out. Okay, so, for a long time I was like, wow, it really hurts to sit down. Why? Why do I feel such a sharp pain? And then one day, the pain got so bad that I could not sleep. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I could tell it was at my backside. So I went and I went to the bathroom and I, bent over and I looked and I noticed something. I noticed something quite gross looking. It looked like there was more than one hole back there. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Why do I have a second anus? So, needless to say, I went to the doctor. And so it was a very, very uncomfortable experience because I have been in that situation where I went into the doctor's room. They're like, all right, pull down your pants. Like, oh, already? Damn, at least take my blood first. No, so I, pull down my pants, turn around, bend over. Thankfully, it only took like 3 seconds. Literally, they just like open up the cheeks. They look like, yep, that's a cyst. Which, by the way, I still have. Sometimes it's just like, yep, I'm gonna be in pain today. So yeah, I've got a cyst right next to my ass. So there's a fun fact for you. Fun Osian Whitlock fact for the day. You're like, oh, yeah, I wanna, like, learn something new every day. Well, there you go. You fucking scratch it off your ticket, and if it's a new day for you, then there you go. You don't have to even try to learn something new today. You're already good. Oh shit, the water should be boiling. Yeah, let's go. Am I still on this microphone? Am I still on the shitty one? Yes, I am. PNG tuber arc. Okay. Shit, is the water boiling? Yes, it is. Okay. Grab this. How long do I put it in here for? 5 minutes. 5 minutos. That's probably not right. If Yaya is here, please correct me. Alright, do that. Throw this away. What am I doing? I am currently making myself food because that is something that humans need to live. That is a calculator. I went to set a timer and I opened the calculator app. 5 minutes. Fuck, that's 15. 5. There we go. We're good. I'll come back to the world of the living for 5 minutes. How much drink today? Unfortunately, not enough to affect my psyche at all. This is just, there's just something wrong with me. Can I like? Hold on, I wanna make an entrance. Evidently, what the fuck does that mean? No, it's fine if I say there's something wrong with me. There we are. All right. I'm just making sure everything's set up. You would think that I would know what I'm doing by now, but I kind of don't. See, I'm struggling. Oh. Okay. All right. Maybe it's like something in the air tonight. Maybe there's like a gas leak and I'm going crazy. But I was like, where's my OBS? I wanna do something on OBS real quick, but I can't find it. And I was looking at my taskbars, like, one of these is the OBS symbol, and I don't know what it is, and I swear I looked at everything. What is that symbol again? And then I finally clicked it. I fucking forgot that I usually have OBS on my second monitor because I'm usually playing a game, but because I'm playing, or I'm not playing anything, because I'm just chatting, I have it on my main monitor. So I wasn't looking at my fucking main monitor. I was like, well, fucking oh shit, I can't find OBS. It's fine. Anyways, the thing that's so important that I wanted to do, which funnily enough, I don't even do in OBS. I do it in VTube Studio, and that is I just wanted to move myself slightly to the left more. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. Lil Oz, someday I want to get like a little chibi model, like a little gremlin energy model. Someday, if I ever have money. That day's not coming anytime soon. But while I've got so many people here, note that I do plan on doing a donathon later this month probably, or maybe in May. And there's a chance that you get to see my shaved legs in a maid dress. So stay tuned for that. I know, I'm sure that's something you're all clamoring for. You're foaming at the mouth. Your eyes are going bloodshot. No, I feel like I am what happens when a twink outgrows their twink years. Ew, exactly. So, Chris, no, I think I could, you know what? I got really nice thighs. I'll have you know. I think most of the fat of my body goes straight to my thighs. Cap? Well, you know what? You earned the donathon goal? Who knows? Maybe I'll do like I'll lift up the maid dress a little bit. I'll just like reveal just a tasteful amount of thigh. Yeah? Or maybe I'll get, what do you call those little things? Like the little fucking straps that go around your thigh. And you get like that little bit of squish that looks real nice. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe I'll get some of that. Garter belt? Yeah, there you go. See, here I am talking earlier. I'm like, yes, I'm a fashionista, but I don't fucking, I'm a fashionista in the sense that I look at something, I'm like, yeah, I like how that looks. Can't tell you what it's fucking called. I only come in when something can be taken out of context. I feel like this entire stream has a lack of context. I feel like in this VOD, which I don't plan on nuking, by the way, yeah, like, you take this VOD, you go to any random part of it, and it's just going to be a crime against your ears. Is Ozzy going to wear panties? Well, that's for me to know and for you to imagine. Osian cosplay his favorite waifu? Yeah, hold on, I'll cosplay, Esdeath from Akame ga Kill. I actually don't remember what her outfit looks like, though. As death, my beloved. Oh, but she's got the thigh showing. Oh, there's my timer. PNG tuber mode. Activate. Oh, wait. All right, there we go. PNG tuber activate. All right, am I on the right microphone? No. There we go. As death. See, Teradito, wait, no. Let me get the noodles out of the boiling water first, and then I will be a streamer. Wait, no, that's right, we're going mobile. Yippee. Yeah, that's the whole point of me embracing PNG. Yep, that is, in fact, boiling. See, you say as death, ... which I imagine might be like an as death, right? But for me, no. I reject that way of saying it. For me, that's like an as death. You know, that it is a carnal need. Don't look up as death on Discord gifts, or else you'll learn too much about me. We're gonna go ahead and drain the water from this. Oh, that's something I didn't write on my Donathon goals. I need to write BDSM test results. Maybe I'll even take it live on stream. Probably not. I think you'll just learn the results. So we're pouring this out. Eee. Yep. There we go. That's hot. I, in fact, have noodles. And now I can put said noodles in... yeah, I can put said noodles in a bowl and eat them. I'm seeing a theme with this donathon. Look, okay. Not everything's going to be like that. For example, something I want to do, as I mentioned earlier, is I want to see if I can get Mama Whitlock on a stream. And we'll have people send their PNGs, like random VTubers send PNGs, and I'll do a Smash or Pass stream with my mother. Because I think that would be a hilarious stream. Whatever the results of the donathon are, I think you will need a lot of nectar. I mean, I'm already planning on starting it with a karaoke night, so I'm already going to be doing a lot of nectar anyways. Kat, I can assure you, you do not want to eat those noodles right now. They're going to be scalding. In fact, I'd prefer you don't eat those noodles at all. You've got your own fucking food. What, you think I forgot that I fed you earlier? All right, there we are. We're gonna take this, we're gonna take this, we're gonna go back. All right. There we go. Boop. Boop. All right, give me just one more moment, y'all. Oh, ha, I saw my Fuki move, Oz. That's pretty funny. We are going to go ahead and do our magic trick for the last time. Whoa. Crazy. And now, boop, boop. Let me tell you, I'm so fucking good at navigating OBS now. And also, rest assured, I want to go ahead and put everybody's mind at ease who was here earlier. I did remember to turn the stove off. The stove is not still on. So do not worry. I'm gonna go ahead and write down that donathon goal on my list right now. BDSM test results. Yippee. That would be fun. Which I'll make sure that they're fresh. You know, they're straight from the vine. Are you sure the stove is off? Don't fucking do this to me. I am a very naturally paranoid person. And you are only making it worse. The big thing I'm paranoid about is actually leaving my door unlocked, or like whenever I was living in a house, leaving the garage open. That's my big thing. So much so, I would worry about it so much that if I were unavailable to go back and check, like I would leave what I was doing to go back and check, and if I couldn't, I would call people who lived nearby and ask them to check for me. It's actually a really, really big problem for me. And so now, fuck you. I gotta go check now. Let's see. Off. Okay. Yes, it's off. It is, in fact, not. It is not on. It is off. All of the little dials on the stove are pointed straight up. So, we're good. You can't get into my head. You won't beat me. Alright, but we're gonna go ahead and, I did say, I'm not ending this until, this drink is gone. So what if I've gone for 3 hours? We're gonna go for some more time. I feel so bad for anybody who's been having to watch ads. Hold on. You know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna pull up, because I just remembered, oh yeah, ads exist. Sorry to non-subs. I feel bad, but also I do like money. Money is quite nice. You like money? I like money too. So this is what we're gonna do. We're going to have a really boring 1 minute while I play an ad. And that way I can, you guys won't be missing out on any of this little adventure that we're on. And in fact, I'll just drink. It'll be nothing but silence and the occasional drink. So, have fun, in capitalist hell. Whenever it decides to go. Oh, there we go. Alright. Let's do this. Peak content right here, I know. We've got a bit left. I don't know how well that's picking up. We're gonna watch YouTube. Don't stop making sense. Shh. We got 20 seconds left of being boring. I look so happy when I drink. One more for the road. And there we are. Welcome on back, everybody. Okay, I'm sorry. I lied to you. A few words were spoken. There was a few words spoken. This is where, as Keo said earlier, roll back the apology clip. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for whatever I did. Right. No, I do want to make one of those. Maybe I'll make that an edited video that I can just send to people whenever I do something bad. But it's like obviously like supposed to be a script and you just insert it and so it's like, I'm really sorry that I insert thing here. The apology clip needs more views. Well, you know what? That's you would think that that would be my job, but I have enough jobs. I have enough jobs and not enough time, so that is up to you to spread the word of the apology clip. I do have myself a clip tag for a reason. That is hashtag WD in HD. So if you're like, oh yes, I really like whenever he broke his keyboard in half on stream today, clip and ship and use that tag. Make sure that everybody can see it. What is you laughing at Trix dying? Why is it at 70 views? Because it's fucking hilarious. That's why. It's one it's one of my favorite clips easily. It deserves that many views. Is this still my most viewed, I wonder? Let's find out. How do I get there? Content? Clips? Can I sort by most views? I don't think so. It is? I checked. Nice. Thank you. See, look at you, saving me from having to do work once again. All right, let's get YouTube chat back up. See, I care about y'all, YouTube chat. I do care about you. Now I'm thinking I probably will only go for just a little bit longer since I actually did drink a lot of what was left during that boring 1 minute. So if any of you have some last pressing questions for me, now might be the time. Or otherwise, I'll just ramble about something. I don't fucking know. I don't even know how I yap or why I yap, when I yap. I just do it. And you could ask me what we spoke about today, and all I would say is I revealed too much information about myself and my 2 anuses, and that's it. That's all I'm going to remember. Hold on. Let's recap. Fuck. Oh yes, right. The retirement home gum jobs. Because, by the way, retirement homes, they got some freaky shit there, you know? Because, like, they got nothing fucking left to lose. They're like, oh yeah, tick-tock, clock's ticking. I might as well... Clock's ticking, might as well get that bitch licking. I've got a new poem idea, guys. Maybe lyrics to a new song. Yeah, I'm gonna make an original song. It's gonna be a rap song. That's how it's gonna start. Every stream almost has too much information. No, me, I would never humiliate myself and say shameful things on stream in order to get a reaction out of people. Me doing that? Never. I have no shame. Every stream is a question mark. Hidden lore for you guys, actually. My Oshi mark actually it was going to be the magnifying glass was always there, right? Because like, oh, I'm a detective, right? But my second one was actually going to be a question mark, not the puzzle piece. So hold on. What I'll do is magnifying glass emote. Is this a PNG? It is. Ah! Wrong button. Mag. So, right, you got that. So it was that. And then originally... Was it this one? Yeah, I think so. It was originally going to be this as my Oshi mark. Oh, shit. You can't really see it here. I'll put it more on me. In fact, I feel like I gotta just get out of the fucking way for a moment. So that was going to be my Oshi mark. And then it wasn't until like the day before my Twitter account became active that I was like, I kind of like it as a puzzle piece instead. Now you might wonder, Osian, why? Why the puzzle piece? And no, it's not because I'm autistic, even though I am. Like, and that's not a joke. I just am. Yippee. No, it's actually, you might be like, oh, maybe it's for like, yeah, for certain like streams, or maybe because he likes doing jigsaw puzzles, or maybe it's like because you have to use like logic and like you have to look at a puzzle. No, it's actually because I like Banjo-Kazooie. I was like, ah, yes, the jiggies in Banjo-Kazooie look like puzzle pieces, and so I want my Oshi mark to be a puzzle piece. Well, also, there's another very, very minor reason. And that is that the puzzle piece emote that I see on, like, everything. Right? This one. Boop. Why has it got the gray there? Ah, whatever. If you look at it, you'll notice it's a very similar angle to the magnifying glass. In fact, it might even be the same angle. And I just think that looks neat. I just think it's very aesthetically pleasing. So that's why. If you're like, why the puzzle piece? It's because it's at a similar angle to the magnifying glass, and because I really like Banjo-Kazooie. Click-Clock Wood starts playing. I fucking love Click-Clock Wood. Oh, Grant Kirkhope, my beloved. Dude, I hope I find I can't speak. I hope I find Grant Kirkhope in the retirement home. He's about to get the best fucking gum job of his life. All right, we're gonna drink just a little bit more. So cheers, everybody. See, I would prostrate before him. See, I said the right one. I'm growing. See. Okay, here's a way to remember it. All right, I've just created a new way, and it goes back to the American Revolution. All right, prostrate is to bow before somebody else, like to be obedient to King George. Prostate is like pro-state, which is the states wanting to have independence, right? So it's either you're pro-state and you are, you are not being obedient, or you prostrate, right? There you go. Nailed it. Now I will never confuse the two again, and I hate the fact that I'm probably being serious. I have like very random things that I remember in the most stupid ways, and I think I've just created a new one. Prostrate, bow in front of the king. Exactly. No, see, you get it. You're a smart fella. And if you ain't a smart fella, then you know what you are. Me too. And if you need it spelled out for you, then you figure it out. All right, these noodles are now taunting me, so I'm going to chug the rest of my drink, and then we're gonna find somebody to raid into. Sorry, YouTube, you don't get to raid anybody because I am not famous enough for that. So let's see who is live. Who can I send everybody to? Let's send you all over to... I'm thinking Nano. Let's give Nano some love tonight. Alright, so thank you all so much for watching. It's been an absolute blast being here with all of you. I love just chatting streams. They're genuinely like the highlight of my week. I went for fucking over 3 hours apparently. Don't even know when that happened. But yes, thank you all so much. But we're gonna go ahead and consider this case closed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody, and I hope to see you all tomorrow for Valheim. And I'm gonna chug the rest of my drink and then go to the case closed screen, and then we'll raid. So cheers. All right, the victory crush. There we are. All right, have a nice night, everyone.